Hello everyone and welcome to Virtual Creations YouTube channel, a channel where I show you my unedited experiences with unusual building technologies and energy efficient ideas. Hello internet types. So I told you I would make another video a lot quicker than the last one. So this video is actually coming from the office, the place where I actually work. Why don't I give you a quick tour actually before I get into the video. So this is the office, as tidy as it possibly can be, and not very big. It's basically just this one room. It's about 500 square feet. And this is where I do like my actual work. And so when I bought the place, it had a natural gas furnace in it. And I thought to myself, well, how much gas could it take to heat a 500 square foot office? And it is a condo office. So the other thing I'll explain is that there is only two outside walls. So that's one outside wall, and that one is an outside wall, obviously, and it's mostly glass. But below me and above me and to my sides, there is other units. So I don't lose heat through them. I only lose heat on the side. So I thought, man, like how much heat could it possibly take? And sure enough, when I looked at the monthly account charge relative to the amount of gas I use, I'm paying a lot just in the account fee. So I decided the furnace used to be inside that cabinet over there. So I decided not to get it, and I went looking for an alternative method of heating. So as you guys can probably tell by my videos, I'm kind of into electricity. So I could easily do electric baseboard heaters, right? They're the cheapest. They're 100% efficient. But they're ugly. I mean, having basically electric baseboard heaters everywhere wouldn't exactly showcase something interesting. They also, if you don't use them for 6 or 8 months and then the first time you turn them on, they get that sort of burnt, what is it, like a burning dust smell? I don't know, it's kind of odd. So I didn't want to do that, and what I stumbled on is infrared heaters. Now I've been sort of panning around here and everything like that in the office, and you're probably thinking, why does he have like a TV on the wall over here? And this one's oriented funny, and that one over there looks more like it might be a TV hanging on the wall. Well, they're not. Those are infrared heaters from a company called Redwell. And I'm going to show you guys the website in 1 second, but as you can see on the wall, like fairly unassuming. Right? You probably, as I was panning along, taking a look at it, you probably didn't even notice. They're fairly minimal, fairly slick. I should deal with the wires going up, like, you know, put a trim on them or something like that. But obviously, you could install them behind the drywall without issue. And they put out a beautiful heat. So they actually put out an infrared heat. So especially when I'm sitting here in the wintertime, I can actually feel like something that feels like sunlight hitting my back, which feels quite nice. There's some other sort of health benefits to infrared, and the fact that what infrared is doing is not heating the air, but it's heating the objects in the room. So then all of the objects basically are warm and emitting heat, which is really nice. But let's take a look at Redwell's website, and you can kind of see some of the very aesthetically interesting options. So this is Redwell's website, guys that I bought the products from. Made in Germany. And if we go to all products, we can kind of see the variety of things. So they didn't have these when I purchased mine. These are like standalone different types of shapes, which is kind of interesting. This is the kind that I purchased. So they're basically flat panels. They come in a couple different colors, obviously in a couple different shapes. So rectangular, square, and obviously the size of the panel determines how many watts and how much heating it puts out. They have some for pictures. The glass heating is essentially the one that I have here in the office that you saw. It's just basically a black glass. It looks like they can do pictures as well, which is kind of neat. There is this is like the glass picture heating. There's towel drying, so with a small bar, which is really cool. Mirrors, which I thought were kind of interesting in a front foyer or in a bathroom. I could definitely see how it would be. You're going to put a mirror there anyways, so why not have it be also a heat source, which is really kind of like dual purpose and kind of interesting. And backboard heaters, so that must be for like kitchens, which I didn't see. This was kind of interesting. They had these as well, these round ones, and I think the point is when you look at these circles on the ceiling, for example, or on the wall, like these circles here. I mean, you wouldn't look at those and sort of assume, oh, those are heaters, those are electric heaters, and I think that's why I gravitated towards this product. Is they've done a very good job at either going kind of like the artistic way or going the way of like the mirrors, which is, well, you're going to have a mirror here anyway, so why not have that mirror do a dual purpose? And it looks like they have a couple new products. These towers, they're new. And these look like possibly, are they speakers? Oh, they're loudspeakers. Well, that's very fascinating. So heaters and speakers. And then these are just the towers, which they didn't have at the time, but also kind of interesting in certain spaces where it can just kind of sit at the side. I'm wondering, so the shortest one is about 1 meter tall. But again, if you saw this thing in a room, you would not instantly think, oh, that's an electric heat. So that's the main reason why I went with Redwell. So go to the website, check out all the different products and all the specifics as far as the size and the wattage and how much heat they put out. They also have this section which talks about the principles of infrared heating, the benefits of infrared heating. So definitely take a look at this because it was an interesting read on how it mimics the natural sunlight, and how, I mean, just for myself, I know on a nice sunny day, I mean, it does feel nice to be outside and sort of feel that sun's rays. So as I said in the earlier section, I do like the fact that it does remind me of being outside and feeling the sun warm you up. So it was very interesting, the read, and I can attest to having owned them for a number of years now, how it does feel very nice. So go to the website, check it all out, find out where there's dealers where you can buy the product. So I like that it's electric, it's minimal, efficient. I like the fact that it's infrared and there's some sort of added benefits. There's no, smell that comes off of them. You could definitely see these types of things, or the other products like the mirrors being used in, different rooms, bathrooms, front halls, any place like that where maybe you have, you need a little bit more heating load. And like everything I kind of do here, I mean, I never really seen these before. I just, you know, bought them and had them installed and tested it out, and it works. I mean, they keep the office warm, you know, all through winter. 500 square feet, 2 panels, no problem. My hydro bill isn't like crazy expensive. I keep track of that, and it's like I basically never spend more than $40 a month on electricity, which is at the minimum what the account fee would have been had I had the gas line and used the gas line. So even if there was a month where I didn't use any natural gas, I would still pay $40 for the account fee. So I mean, these panels probably already paid for themselves at this point, because you can go through the effort of canceling the gas account, you know, for, you know, 6 months out of the year, but most people don't do that. So then you just end up paying, you know, like $400, $500 a year, and you're probably only using, you know, $30 worth of natural gas. It's kind of silly if you think about it. So got rid of one utility using these things, and yeah, no issue. Now, Redwell is a little bit on the expensive side. They're a little bit more money because I think because of the aesthetics and the quality. There are some other options available, and I would not, if I had to redo something all over again, like if I was going to do the air conditioning, we'll probably see a video relatively soon in the future about heat pumps, because I believe that heat pumps are definitely the way to go. But I think in some circumstances, you know, this type of infrared heating is probably the ideal, because there's not a lot of capital. It wasn't difficult to install them or to, you know, do the electrical hookup, as opposed to, you know, ductwork or piping or any of that kind of stuff. And they feel really nice because there isn't, like, you know, air movement and stuff. So yeah, it's again another one of these, you know, bizarre things that I find and I try and test out. But gotta say, I quite like these things in the office. They keep me quite comfortable. So until next time, enjoy the videos, and again, hopefully the next one won't take years to come out. Thanks, guys.